let's do a few different exercises that you can do to practice getting stronger here and making a wider variety of sounds. So, first things first, we made our note, so let's just get a steady note, okay? So again, I'm checking where my middle is, I'm saying M, and I'm holding left hand, 2 fingers on top, 1 finger on the bottom at the end of the mouthpiece or the end of the shank, okay? And so let's just hold one steady note for 4 beats. Whoo. Good. Now, the first exercise is just, let's do a higher note. Now, to do a higher note, we're going to do everything the same, but we're going to push the air faster. And when the air goes faster, the lips right in the middle will tighten or squeeze together a little bit more. So faster air will cause that. So you don't need to do it. The faster air will do it for you. And so we're going to do a higher note. Great. Now, let's do a lower note. Now, to do a lower note, we are going to slow the air down. So use slower air. Now, when we do slower air, it's going to cause the center of the lips to open up just a little bit. Okay? Again, you don't need to do that yourself. Let the slower air do it for you. So a lower note. Pretty cool. So slower air, lower the note. Faster air, higher the note. Okay? So let's do a low note, a middle note, a higher note. Now, you have to think about that too, because your mind has to know what you want to do so that you physically do it. So go low note, middle note, higher note. Slow air, middle air, faster air. We're going to breathe in deep each time the exact same way. So here's low. Middle air. And fast air, or faster. And you'll notice that each time I did a deep breath, it didn't matter if I was playing low, high, fast air, slow air, my deep breath was going to be the same. All right, so the next one, let's just see how long we can hold a note. Can you hold your note as long as I do? I'm going to take a middle air note, or a middle speed air. I'm going to hold it as long as I can. Let's see how long I can go, and let's see if you can match me. Okay? Here's the note I'm going to use. I'm going to use that note right there. Here we go, as long as you can. Whew. That was a long note. All right, how'd you do? All right, great. So now another thing you can do is what we call a siren exercise, where we isolated high and middle notes separated. This time, we're going to slide up and slide down. So we're going to find a middle note, and we're going to let the note slide up and slide down. However, you notice when I sang it, I moved my eyes. And when I do it on my mouthpiece, don't change anything with my face. Faster air to go higher, and slower air to go lower. So we're going to just go up and down. And we're going to go just a little bit first. Let's do that again. Up a little, down a little, and back to where we started. Okay, let's blow the air faster this time and go way up and way down. Well, not way up, but a little bit up. Here we go. And again, right, checking my checkpoints. Here we go. Now, it doesn't matter if you can go as high or as low as me. What's important is that you don't skip anything. So what we want to avoid is this. We don't want that. A siren is, so you hit everything in between, okay? So let's try that. And a good way to do this exercise is to always come back to where you start. All right, last thing I want to do, let's do Mary Had a Little Lamb. Most of us know that song, and it will be one of the first songs we play when we actually attach the horn, right? And we're going to go hoo, 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 but in the mouthpiece. Right? Let's try that again. Now, when we actually play, we're not going to go hoo, 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 hoo for those repeated notes. But it's a great practice right now in the mouthpiece because the song, we know what it sounds like. And later on, we'll talk about how to use the tongue to make that a prettier sound. Right now, we don't really care about the pretty as much as we care about creating a nice buzz. Here we go. So hoo, 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 hoo. Here we go. With me, a little slower. Ready? Now you finish the song on your own. And can you make it as consistent as possible as we did together? So there are some exercises, right? We did a faster air, slower air to demonstrate higher notes, lower notes. And then we played a note as long as we could. And then we did some sirens. Again, on the siren, start small. And then as you get better and stronger, go a little higher, a little lower, and always come back to where you started. And then play some melodies you know. Today I chose Mary Had a Little Lamb. Tomorrow maybe you'll choose Hot Cross Buns. It doesn't really matter. Pick a tune you know and try to replicate it in the mouthpiece. All right, good luck as you experiment making sounds with these different buzzing exercises.